morning to all and welcome all to the CP Meet with Riceland. Today we have Sajeev Kumar, GM Sales of Riceland, and we are more than happy to welcome him here to talk about the project which is coming up in Perungudi. And he's going to take us through the entire project, the process of lead registration, and how his team will assist us in selling more units for them. So I welcome all the participants also. I thank all the participants to remove some time of their daily routine and spend some time in being a little more productive and understanding about this project Riceland coming up in Perungudi. So over to Sajeev. Yes, Sajeev, you can take it off from here.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Vinay. Thanks, Indra. For giving a great opportunity to meet the partners. Where actually it's a win-win. The lockdown it is actually only physically. So as we know, we got connected with few of our partners last year as well. So not mentally. So it's a great opportunity to meet you in this platform and to take it as a win-win. And I'll take the lead. So I have my colleague, Mr. Elvin Fernando, also here.
Sorry, 1 minute, Sajeev. One minute. I request all participants as they are getting logged on to kindly share details of their contact details on the chat box, where you can mention your name, mobile number, and email ID. Kindly keep messaging on the chat box. Thank you so much. Yes, Sajeev, you can continue.
Yeah. So what I was saying is I have my colleague, Mr. Elvin Fernando, who is also in the meet. He will also be the point of contact, and myself, where we'll be taking it to the next level after the presentation. So this is about Chennai. So we don't need to, there are all mentions here about Chennai. So I didn't need to brief anything. So quickly briefing about Riceland. Quickly briefing about Riceland. We are international developer who have our presence in 10 plus countries. And it's a Hong Kong based company. We have it in like Indonesia, Thailand. In India, we are there in Delhi, Mumbai, and now in Chennai. So totally it is in 10 plus countries. And the project here, which we are talking, it is in OMR Perungudi. About Chennai, we all know, even then, now the population is 1.04 crores. And the GDP, we know actually, which is got it, and the contribution of Perungudi OMR is 30% of the GDP. Well, this is about the Riceland holding. So we are in India. We are there in Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai, as we discussed. The project which is in Perungudi, which is there in the NBD. We all know what is CBD, Central Business District. The new transformation of NBD is nothing but actually the new business district, where the major contribution of GDP or the new transformation happens. So transport-oriented development. Perfect work-life balance, elevated highway, metro, extended highway to ECR, upcoming employment for more than 3 lakhs is what the new opportunities are. This is the location map of the project. So here you can see the project. So when you head from Madhya Kailash, you have Tidal Park on your right, and when you're heading towards, you find the first toll. So after the toll, it comes on the right-hand side. It's a 60 feet wide road. It is it is like 900 meters from the main road. You can see the project location. Yeah, this is the bird view of the project, the ACE, which is with 4 towers. The A, B, C are identical towers where you have luxury 3 BHK and luxury 2 BHK. When we see luxury 3 BHK, it is around 1,600 and 1,700 square feet, where luxury 2 BHK is approximately around 1,200 square feet, 1,222. And the D towers is the condominium towers. So condominium towers, you have 1 BHK, 2 BHK, and 3 BHK. Initially, when we started like 10 months before. Started selling 10 months before. We started with C and D tower, which is there on the rear side. So which is almost done. The configurations are like in C tower, it is 2 BHK luxury and 3 BHK luxury. Where likewise in the D tower, it is 1 BHK, 2 BHK, and 3 BHK condos. The amenities are the world-class amenities. It is not for browser perspective. The objective of the amenities are from the main target segments are people who are into IT segments is the 30%. The next are the investors for rental yield who buy the property. The reasons are like which fetches a good rental yield. Just for justification, if you check actually Perunguti location Magic Bricks on 99 acres or whatever, you'll see the rentals of around 25 grand for places like Radiance, Mandarin, the Toshi, the neighborhood places for a 1 BHK itself for a 600 square feet. So the amenities are like you have kids gym, hopscotch, jamming room, adult gym, yoga room, indoor games, sandpit, guest suite, swimming pool, dance studio, multi-purpose hall, jogging room, and a conference room. So having said all these amenities with a deep thought, having in mind it is not namke vaste, it actually suffices the need of the present trend, the need of the hour also. For example, uh, in this pandemic situation, or as well as, for example, EPDM flooring, even kids fall down also, they will never get hurted. And instead of having all actually physical exercises. So these are the amenities what we have. Sandpit, it may look small, but it makes a lot of sense. Deep thought, for example, you would have definitely played in sand, but definitely you're not going to allow your kid to play in a sand because of the present situation, having hygienic or social distancing, whatever situations. So having said this, these are the amenities which will help in our daily routine. This is the enchanting multi-level landscape, which is again a USP of the project, which is very unique. In Chennai, there are only one more place which has a golf terrain multi-dimension landscape. There are 5-level landscape which is already done. This is the actual image, which has 19 varieties of trees and 39 varieties of plants like shrubs, all these and all. That's our property management team. That's again our USP of the project. So, for example, starting from the concierge services, starting welcoming from the guest, or for example, if you wanted to book a movie ticket or a ticket, it's all over a call. So they'll have the concierge services, or they'll, for example, if the kids come from school, if you guys are outside, they'll be able to take care of the kids actually in the place where it is. So these are the intelligent smart life perspective, like smart lock, smart light controller, video lobby, door phone, smart design. This is the model apartment actual image. That's a present actual site photograph. We are at 9th floor. It is basement still plus 19 floors. We are at present at 9th floor. Indra, hope it is audible, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's audible.
So this is the actual image of the A tower. So whereas at present right now we are at 9th floor. We are it is basement still plus 19th floor as we discussed, and it is A, B, C, and D. There are 4 towers. So this is the size of 3 BHK luxury, which is 1627 and 1766. Whereas in 2 BHK you have 1251 and 1222. These are the identical square feet in ABC tower. This is the layout. We can share it to you actually to your WhatsApp number, all these details, so that you'll have it handy. So when the presence of mind is a major thing. So when you have your customers, actually quickly you'll be able to share it to them as well.
Sure.
So this is the 3 BHK luxury. That's the 2 BHK luxury, which is 1200 square feet. Smart condos. Smart condos are like 1 BHK, 2 BHKs, and 3 BHKs. Where 1 BHK is of 600 square feet, 2 BHK is 869, where 3 BHK condos is 6 square feet. These are the pricings. So pricings, when it comes to pricing, approximately 1 BHK will cost around 52 lakhs to 54 lakhs based on the floors what they choose, PLC, all this perspective. A 2 BHK will be approximately around 72 lakhs. A 3 BHK will be around 83 lakhs. These are the condos. Where the luxuries, approximately a 3 BHK will be around 94 lakhs to 1 crore 7 lakhs. 3 BHK luxury will be around 1.4 to 1.6. These are the card prices. Apart from the card prices, case to case actually, there is space for negotiations as well, based on the demand and supply. Can I move on to the next slide?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the layout configurations. So quickly, in all these layouts, what we see is normally the layout. You may think actually, well, that is what's the difference? It is normally it's all the same. No, there is a deep thought for getting this layout itself. It took more than 6 to 7 months. Back and forth, it was going to the headquarters like Hong Kong, and there were some 7 architects were involved on this. The major things are nothing actually. To make it simple, only 2 points. One is space efficient. The dead space are very minimal. I can't say zero. It is very minimal. It's only a notional number. Second is the efficiency is more. So that is why you get 1,000 square feet in a 3 BHK. Where as you see, the sizes of a 3 BHK 1,000 square feet condos, the sizes are 12 into 11.8, one bedroom. The second bedroom is of 10.8 into 11.5. The third one is around approximately 13 into 10.4. These are the sizes of 1,000 square feet. How it is practically possible is we use something called as the SSGF technology, which is we call it super engineering as per our internal language. I mean internal communication. So there are so many space efficient space where we have made with minimizing the dead space. And one more USP is, for example, if you can see, someone is standing at the main door, or let it be Dudwala or newspaper wala, you'll have a complete privacy. Even in, for example, no one will have access to any of the bedrooms or the kitchen because the ladies may be in house coat, or you will have your own privacy perspective. You will not lose any of the privacies in any of the floor plans as well. That's again the major USPs of the projects. And for example, when you see 1,200 square feet 2 BHK, the size what you see is approximately 14 into 11. Likewise, again, the dimension of the living room is around 14 into 31. When you see a 3 BHK luxury, the sizes are 16.5, which is approximately 17 into 12, whereas 13.2 into 11.2, and the third is around 16.4 into 11, where the living dimension is approximately around 19.6, which is around approx 20, and around 28 is the width. So this is the major USP of the project in terms of debt space and efficiency. This is again the payment plan as per the construction status. This is like normal how it is. This is the reference cost sheet as well. Yeah, the main important point right now is the partners payout, which is a very motivational factor for all of us. That is why we all are here. So it's a win-win situation. The slabs are like sale of 1 to 2, it is 3.25. 3 to 4, it is 3.5. 5 to 8, it is 3.75. And 9 plus, it is 4%. These slabs are kept to change actually every quarter, time to time. And we have preferred partners payout also, strategic partners. That also we are working out actually. So it's a great opportunity. We can have this win-win and we can take it to the next level. Yeah. So this is the contact numbers. My name, email ID and mobile number is here. Yeah, and Elvin 99403-72122. We can WhatsApp you the same day itself. Actually, the details also. Yeah, I can quickly run through a video. A Hong Kong-based company. This is the bird view perspective for the project. Yeah, we have time for another 2 minutes, Indra.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, the post-lockdown replication, we'll just quickly cut it short. I mean, what are the questions right now happening, asking from the customer side or whatever it is? The main USPs are like, in fact, actually, the practical experience are, even we thought there will be a hit or there will maybe a corrections in terms of real estate. But what happened is technically, the 2 points is what we have learned. One is automobile, like car, and real estate, which we thought that may take a hit in terms of a correction. But practically what happened is people became more serious. Same like, more cautious or whatever. So because of it, what happens is right now, what is the need of the hour is they think actually they would like to have a better infrastructure. For example, we are for the past 1 year after this lockdown, after this pandemic, we're getting into a new mode, and like it's a new learning for all of us. So we are getting into a digital world. So for power backup, we have a power backup or around 100%, including your lights, fans, ACs as well. So which plays a major USP. So everyone who are coming to the ACE project, the first question is like, is it 100% power backup, which plays a major role for us. And people wanted better infrastructure. House is a physical asset which is not taking a hit, unlike actually the other projects. And second, NRIs are right now contributing around 10 to 15% because they want to come to their motherland, which is the home is a motherland. So the reverse migration is also happening, starting from US, UK, UAE, and other countries, which is also contributing for the past 1.5 years. The percentage of contribution is more in terms of NRIs as well. And right now, the other questions, the frequent questions are like attractive prices. They were waiting and watching in a watch mode. The price may get a dip, but they understood actually because the developers, they operate in a very thin margin, and the steel or the cement prices already increased. So the price is not going to dip. Both are internally connected. So that is also that. So that is the reason again, the contribution is more after this pandemic. And one more USP is, for example, during normal situation, when the pandemic situation is not there, this COVID, during the regular thing, our site visits are like 120, 140, 120 and 140. But during the pandemic situation, for example, if it is in May, even if it is only 30 walk-ins, the 30 are serious customer. The conversion ratios, earlier, if it is like 7:1, now it is actually more. It is like 3:1 because serious people is only contributing or they are stepping in. So these are the major learnings which we took. And asking why someone should pick the project actually. The major, for example, if we talk about who are our customers, 30% of our customers are like people who are in IT. IT segments take actually 30% to be straight. Next is like people who are wanted to invest because the guideline value of the Perungudi, it is only 2680. Whereas if you take Taramani or Adayar, for example, it is around 11,500. And if you wanted to travel from here to Adayar, it is not more than 6 minutes. And OMR is a stretch of around 41 kilometers. But the Perungudi as a location, when you head from Madhya Kailash, that is actually, even in a peak traffic, about a better infrastructure roads, takes only 6 minutes. So that is a transformation of people buying from Adayar, Koturpuram, Velacheri, the neighborhood location, even from Ananagar, Egmore, for investment perspective, they buy. The reasons is the rental yield is good, which fetches a rental yield of around 4.5%. For a 1 BHK 600 square feet, the rentals are like 24,000. For a 2 BHK condos, for a 3 BHK luxury, the rental is around 51 grand. For validation, you can check 99 acres, Magic Bricks. As you that the industry, the partners, it better. So these are the major things. And appreciation factor. For example, right now, our card price is 7199. We will go at a price of around 12,499 at the time of handing over, or 11,999. So which is almost actually another 40%. So people early bird pricing actually who buy right now, I'm not saying it will become 2 times, but at least actually 0.7 times is what actually they can see if they are looking at an investment perspective. And we are the delivery handing over the project is like 23 June, which is what is there in paper. Internally, what we are looking at is end of 2022. Yeah. Indra?
Yes, Sanjeev.
Yeah, the time is up. Should we have it interactive?
Yeah, I think we can go to the question and answer session. So
Okay.
yeah, to start off with, I just wanted to ask you, why did you choose Perumudi as a location? Doing this project. So location wise, like, because I think this is the first time they're doing it in Tamil Nadu, right? So
Correct.
why Chennai? Why Perumudi? Like, I just wanted to know more about the location, some more inputs.
Yeah, very interesting question. Like as we were talking, yeah, for example, if it is Adayar or any high-end residential location, you don't have actually a major space. Like for example, our next project, what we are looking at actually, it needs to be like around 40 acres or something like that. I mean, our USPs is in terms of larger thing and quick delivery. So that is what the USP is. Second, why Perugudi is an interesting question. As we said, the location factor, for example, in terms of guideline value, what we discussed. So we have a great appreciation factor, and it's a value for money, and it's a hinge locations. For example, there are 4 approved things. One is, you all know that elevated highway from Madhya Kailash to Egatur, which is already on and government is approved, and I mean proposed and approved. That is point number 1. Second is the metro. So 900 meters from our project is the metro station, which the metro is already approved as well, which you know. So when we do a reverse engineering, for example, we need to accept a fact that we are developing countries. So when we see developed countries, starting from Malaysia, Singapore, or any countries for that matter, we are 20 years behind developed countries. So where they were 20 years earlier was the metro. Wherever the metro is at, that had a major boom. That was a major boom factor. Infrastructure, to be precise and simple. So that is one. And second, this Pallavaram Thuraipakam road, which we call it PT road, recently you would have noticed, and it has been there and published in the newspaper as well. The government has proposed, and that road is extended till ECR as well. So from ECR, from OMR, again, that is getting connected to ECR as well. And to about the location, you know all about the Perugudi. So you have a airport connectivity of 23 minutes, even in high traffic time, from our location to airport. And there are 7 major schools also. So for example, the school bang opposite to us is Chaitanya Techno School. Next door, we don't share the compound wall. Next door, the third building, the second building from our premises is BVM Global, which is Bala Vidya Mandir. And your Sishya, one is in Adayar, second one is in Perugudi. TIPS, Indian Public School, APL Global. Like this, actually, there are 7, American School, different segment together, even then. And World Trade Center, you know, actually, where a World Trade Center will come. It's like a feather in the cap to the city. So we all know about the development of Chennai. Earlier, it was the CBD was Paris. Then it was moved to T Nagar, because again the city is expanding. After that, again it is moved to Guindy. Likewise, when you see why the World Trade Center also has been shortlisted in OMR Perugudi was the GDP. End of the day, we all here, including you and me, as well as the government, everyone are there actually for revenue, vitamin M, money. So the GDP contribution also of OMR is approximately around 30%, where the whole OMR stretch, the major contribution comes from Perugudi. The reasons are all the major companies, starting from, let it be Amazon, let it be Royal Enfield, let it be CTS, let it be RBS, all the companies they have the main office in SP Infocity or Tidal Park. These are the major the IT parks. There are some 11 IT parks in Perungudi, starting from SP Infocity, RMZ, Tidal Park, and the new DLF which is proposed next to American School. These are the things. And when you see in terms of customer perspective, like malls, you have in OMR you have Marina Mall. The next is actually Grand Mall or the Phoenix Mall. And to travel to the city, if you think actually Adyar will take only 6 minutes. CBD, which you talk Gindi, not more than 7-8 minutes, and major infrastructure. To be precise in a single word, if you want me to say, hinge location, where will be ideal investment perspective also.
I think there's a new one also started, BSR Mall, right? Which has
exactly. BSR, yeah. You have your Starbucks there.
Yeah. So, what is the difference between this Hong Kong, the quality? Can you talk about more construction quality?
Certainly. So, thanks for asking that question, Indra. So, when we talk, we don't call this as a luxury project, but there is a small difference in luxury project. For example, in India, if it is BMW or Audi, any vehicle for that matter, we see that as a luxury vehicle. Or let it be suite room, you see that as a luxury. But abroad, they see that as an essential, as a basic thing. That is the only reason. For example, whatever we spoke, the EPDM flooring, the children's play area or the jogging track or whatever is, the EPDM flooring, it is all with high quality. Even the kids fall, they'll never get hurt. That is, these are the things. Likewise, you get that smart lock. It is like it's a kind of smart house where you get the smart locks. It is given with basic false ceiling, smart light controller, your Wi-Fi. Wherever in Chennai or in India, concierge services, this will be the people who will be receiving your guest. Or you have a separate conference room. You have a double ceiling lobby where you'll be meeting a guest. It is not necessary. You'll be taking all the guests to home for safety factor. So quality, precision and accuracy is what the major thing actually as an international developer which has been given.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody else? Vinay?
Elvin, you are there?
Yeah.
Thanks, sir. I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How far the fire resistance for this structural which you're talking about?
How far?
See, the fire resistance, right?
Now it is default actually. Any building for that matter, without the fire sprinkler, you will not get approval. So that is default. So that is there inside the apartments also. That is why we are giving the false ceiling. The reason for false ceiling is that one more USP. There are two things why the false ceiling has been given in the living, dining, and the basic thing is like one is if we leave it, we have a cross ventilation system in the apartment. The cross ventilation is like when you open the balcony, you see the fresh air coming in, and through the exit actually the bad air will go out. Likewise, if the false ceiling is not done, the customer will do their own set of false ceiling. The clear height, which is the 10 feet approximately, if it is not there, it won't suffice the need. So that is why actually you can see the image of false ceiling. You can see the fire sprinklers, which is also covered. So that has been taken care.
Since you told that there is your engineering thing is different. Like
Correct.
You don't use much of steel. You use of steel, aluminum sort of thing. How far the resistance? That's what I'm asking.
It is So as you and me know, sir, we all know about MyOne technology. So this is actually SSGF. I can share the video also. Me and my colleague Elvin is also there. We can share the video of what SSGF is. We have the patent rights for it. This is not something new across the globe. This is the successful method and the winning technology which is there abroad, starting from the major scrappers place, starting from Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, or Japan, German. All the other countries use this technology. We call this SSGF. And literally, we call it super engineering. So what it is we don't use bricks or blocks for this. We use actually, as we know, actually the My1 technology, the in-depth details. So because of that, what happens is, I'll tell you the four major points is the USPs is strength. So what we guarantee is 100 years is what the lifetime of the building. You can see in YouTube itself, if you key in SSGF, you'll be able to see our patent rights and which are the countries it has been used. Point number one. Second is the seepage in Chennai or India for that matter. Seepage is a common issue. So why it has been done is actually because of the curing factors or whatever. The strength is more. You cannot see seepage. Why the seepage is even if it is raining or something like that, the water get absorbed in the wall and it is not getting dry. So there are steps actually where water cannot claim. Water cannot claim. So we have 7 factors. So all these factors have been addressed, and there is something called as a strong room as well. So for example, God forbid, if there is an earthquake, the whole family can be there in the strong room. Strong room is actually the washroom place where they'll be able to get the water also to survey. And the strong room is actually nothing will happen to them when because of the strong room infrastructure. So these are the USPs which are basic, essential abroad. We brought as our company is an international company, which this method abroad actually they are doing it for more than 20-30 years, which will come to India another 7-10 years. Actually, other developers will also start using. This is the successful method. So because of this, nothing actually, the strength, durability, life, quality, this is all which is being taken care. I can show you the video also, sir.
Better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sajeev, this is Mujib here.
Yes, Mujib, sir.
Yeah, I have a couple of questions to you now.
Yes, please.
Could you enlighten us on what is the current status of the construction?
Yeah, you can see the exact status of the. Right now, we are at 9th floor. It is basement still plus 19th floor. We are at 9th floor.
In which block is this? No, 9th floor?
This is A block.
A block, the one which is on by your podium?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, fine. The other would be, are you prepared to provide the interior if the customer so asks?
No, sir. We are not subject. I mean, it is actually case to case. So what example, we'll be able to facilitate the customer by giving the vendor who did for us at a best of price. Because basically, almost actually the 40% of the interior is done. For example, it's like a smart home, a smart house only. Your fall ceiling is there. We give few lights also actually, like the spotlights, whatever you see. The smart lock is there. The video phone is there. The smart camera is also there. So what is not there is like the modular kitchen, the wardrobes. These are the major things actually. So which will not pinch them, and you don't need a deep pocket for it. So we don't do it on our own. We facilitate through our vendors.
Mr. Sajeev?
Yes, sir.
I have given about 10 to 15 very prospective site visits, but none was converted. Did you find out what was the reason behind those?
So, I mean, after the meeting, actually, we can get clarification for all the 10 customers, Mujib, sir.
Okay, sir. Then the next one would be, has there been any price escalation since you launched this?
Sorry?
Is there any price escalation since you launched it?
Yeah. There's a price escalation, certainly. Because what happened is initially we were selling C and D tower, where C and D tower is almost done. So right now, what it is open is like A, C, and D. B tower, we have kept it as a reserve because when we benchmark it at 12,000 or 12,500 rupees, just 6 months before the handing over, like next year, mid of next year or whatever, we need some USPs or some tags to position it. So that is the reason actually we have kept it on reserve. So C, initially as we said, C and D is almost done. So that is why we have come to A tower. A tower, it is only 45% has been sold. So price escalation was there, as you said actually. And because of this pandemic, actually case to case, we all are here for business. So we can get price attractive on case to case, the card and we can work on it.
Yeah, my last question would be, I think you are assuring us so that we tell our customers that there could be end of 22 it could rise to 10 to 12,000 per square foot?
Yes. The reasons are simple, Mujbir sir. Guideline value is only 2680. So your registration cost, even for a 3-bedroom luxury, it is only 2.7 or 2.9 lakhs. The same thing, actually, earlier I was handling a luxury projects of Chennai. 4 years before. I'm the company right now for 4 years. So almost 4 years. So if it is Adyar or something, for registration itself, it is 40 lakhs. Here, the registration is, even for 1,700 square feet, is only 2.9 or whatever. The reason is only, the guideline is 2680. Second is, there is no major infrastructure here. And you don't have a massive land parcel here in Perungudi. One is the schools, 7 major schools. So I can re-emphasize it again. Balavidya Mandir, Chaitanya Techno School, APL Global, Indian Public School, TIPS, Shishya, American School, and there are another few more to add to the list. Convenience stores like Nilgiris, supermarkets, malls, office, all the major. So, an investment perspective. That is the reason. Adding one more point to that, sir. You and me know Chennai does a sale of around approximately 17,000 to 19,000 per year in terms of primary. I'm talking about. So, whereas the Perungudi location, OMR contribute 45% of it. Perungudi contribute around 1,900 to 1,000 of it. But if you see, the demand is around 2,100, where the supply is only around 950, which I was meaning. So, whereas the demand is around 2,100, the supply is only 950. So, the ratio is 1:2. If you ask me why, one is there is no major land parcel available in Perungudi. Perungudi is very close to the city. Adyar, you will take 6 minutes. Again, buying a 3 BHK in Adyar, you need at least minimum of 3.5 crores. Here, you need around approximately 1.4 crores. It is more than 2.5x. Appreciation factor. Adyar, I'm not demeaning Adyar. Adyar has a great history of 200 years. But Adyar will appreciate only another 4%, 2% of for that matters. Here, I'm not saying it will become 2%, but minimum it will be around, if you're buying a property of 1.4 crores, it will become at least around 2.7. That is 0.7, 0.8%. It is for sure. The reason is demand and supply ratio, infrastructure, starting from your elevated highway, your metro connectivity, the access to the airport, to access to the ECR, the new proposed by the government, the infrastructure, the 120 feet wide road, which is connecting ECR, and the new IT parks, which is coming. Credit go to the Brigade, World Trade Center, which is also there. And all the major companies also getting set there. So this also will add. So these all factors, and new IT parks is also added. And there are malls also. This all, having said, these are the factors which leads to the appreciation for investment perspective. That is the reason actually, including NRI, including people who's and who's of Chennai who resides even in Annanagar, Adyar, Velachery, or ECR, the niche places, the HNIs, the wealth management also park the fund here for investment appreciation.
Could you tell me from where you're getting the maximum leads, which location?
Yes, sir. So I can pocket it in 3 things actually. One is like the neighborhood locations, which is OMR, because people work in SP Infocity, for companies like Amazon, if you want to name it, Freshdesk, Freshworks, Standard Chartered, CTS, TCS, these are the things. So one is OMR, the neighborhood location. Second is Velachery, Adyar, Taramani. Next is like the next phase are like Adyar, Koturpuram, Adyar, Senate Road, MRC Nagar. They all buy for investment perspective. Egmore, Annanagar, Tenapet, T Nagar is also investment perspective. Porur they buy for investment perspective. And again CBD locations also. Kadarnagar, Nungambakam, they all buy for investment perspective.
Yeah, one last question, Mr. Sajeev. Compare it.
Yes.
I think now Akshay is already almost sold out.
Sorry, sir.
So what Akshaya project very near to you. It's already almost sold out. So what is the price comparison with you and Akshaya?
Price comparison, it's actually a value for deal, sir. I don't want to compare. For example, if it is a Akshaya, it's a different product together. Our quality speaks a lot. For example, a good point which you brought is like, for example, if you're standing somewhere, you won't feel like you live in a concrete jungle. Wherever you stand, you would have seen what is the importance which is being given to greenery and infrastructure. So I'll show you this image where you can see wherever you stand, you'll be able to see only the greenery, sea, sky, and the nature. Again, in terms of price comparison, for example, if it is Akshaya, mine is around 1.4 crores of a 3 BHK 1700. Akshaya will be around 1.8 crores or whatever. It is slightly more. If you ask me, what is the advantage when compared to the competitors? Is the project is not on the main road. You veterans, you all know what product needs to be on the road. For example, if it is a retail or if it's a commercial space or it's office space, if that needs to be on the main road. The reason is it will be more noisy. Unfortunately, we are not there in countries like Canada or Australia. So the weather, so it is more dust. So the maintaining in terms of dusting or whatever, if you are living in a main road property, it is more dusty, and the trucks and all movement will be there only during, mainly during after 10 p.m. So you will not get a deep sleep. The kids are there at home; they'll not get a deep sleep, which matters a lot for a quality living. Second is, if you notice the residential locations, the high-end residential location, places like Ananagar or Adayar or St. Mary's Road, Alvarpet, CP Ramasamy Road, it is all on the rear side of the main street. So, highway, main road. So that is again a USP. Price factor, it's a value for a money deal when you compare the property on the main road, which you said Akshaya or whatever.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
The quality, and the quality, what you say, it's a day and night difference.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sajeev. I should admit that I have been to your project a couple of times.
Thank you.
The model apartments are really out of the world.
Thank you, sir.
I think most of our people present over should visit your site so that they understand better. And as for the access from the main road, it's just about 600 meters from the main road.
Correct.
Raymond?
Yeah. Yes.
So these two are very big USPs for your product, and certainly we'll work together towards a better.
Thank you so much, Mujveer, sir. Looking forward.
Sir, I have last question with you. And
yes,
how
sir.
far you are going to develop this corporation road, sir, till your end?
Yeah.
Because whenever we come and see our car is going inside, it is a lot of keeping and going.
Well, you brought a very good point, sir. It is actually good. So, as you know me, we have met actually for more than 1.5 years actually, and I have the company for 4 years. To be frank, actually, you know about how expats are. They're not like Indian. I'm not demeaning. End of the day, I'm an Indian. For example, when we say 5 o'clock, it is 5 o'clock for them. For us, it is like 5:10. It is okay kind. It is not like that. It is 0 or 1. To be frank, it took more than 1.5 years for us to do the due diligence of these locations. So, apart from Indians, actually, they vetted with so many companies, like all the major international companies like JLL, CBRE, or whatever. So, what the feedback given is, like, whatever you see, the truck movement or whatever, it will be moving out shortly. Okay, and the roads actually, as you were saying, we cannot do it right now. Actually, our licensing team, they went actually 3 months before. So because of the election, it was delayed. And to be frank, when we do it, we have our own vehicle coming, going on and off. So because of that, access plays a major role. We know that actually we have our budget also. So we cannot lay the road. Certainly, we are depending on government, and whatever the formalities needs to be done, it will be taken care. Hope you understand it better. So before handing over, it is taken care of, because that's again like a feather in the cap. You can. It's a very valid question. So that has been already taken care. It is that in the kitty included. Thank you.
Yeah, your project will be 100% successful once this road is really, if you make it tough. considering a value of amount you invest in road also, it is good. Your project will be 100% success if it is done.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. So we can have you can just recollect. For example, prestigious Ayyappan Tangal. In fact, including me in 2011, I think, when I went, the access was very bad. In fact, actually, it was looking like a tier 3 city. Not like even Coimbatore, Salem, Madurai also. I'm not demeaning the locations. It was like actually Nelakote or somewhere. The access, when you come out from the project, it was like that only. But now, when I went, like it was handed over like 4 or 5 years before. When I went at that point of time, when you come out, actually, it is all completely the retail. Mr. Vinay would be knowing actually about the retailing and how the transformation happens in terms of retailing. So the investors, they pick that property for commercials. All the major, you name it, it will come. Location like Mugapet. Those days, you know it better. I don't need to mention. Mugapet, the roads were so bad. I'm not talking about like not more than a decade. But now, Mugapet and Ananaga, when you see in retailing, there is no difference. Whatever the shops you have it in Ananaga, you have it in Mugapet. You can please correct me if I'm wrong. So the roads access, whatever it is actually, it is definitely taken care. That is, it is definitely there in the kitty. It is definitely taken care.
The examples what you are giving for Ayyappan Tangal project like Prestige, it is all on main road. It is not inside. It is all on main road on the connectivity of the Sriperumbudur and Bangalore Highway Express near to that.
Correct.
So this road you have to take care. That's all. Very simple.
Sure, sir. Sure. Noted. Sure. We already have it there in the first notice.
Okay. And Sajeev, can you give more information on the lead registration process and the support given to the channel partners by your team?
Okay. So right now, actually, how we operate it is like on a site visit basis. So like customers, you can share the name number, but majorly actually, right now we work right now in terms of site visit. The credit has been given, opportunities been created in terms of site visit perspective to avoid the clashes or whatever. So we can, it is case to case. I have Elvin also online. Elvin. Yeah. So we'll ping you today. I think he is muted. So we'll ping you today.
Elvin has been answering a lot of queries on the chat box. I've been saying that he's been answering a lot of queries on the chat box.
Okay. Yeah. So we will share you the details also. You can share the numbers like how Vinay does, Indra does and all. Quickly, for recording purpose, you can send it in the email also. But I request actually if you can share it in the WhatsApp also at the same time. Quickly, we'll be able to connect to the customer. Because as we have WhatsApp handy, and we'll be able to give you the feedback then and there. And the opportunity is being given to the site visit perspective.
Okay.
So Sajeev,
I have, go ahead, Srini. Go ahead.
Hi, Srini.
Yeah, one important question. See, this might be a common question for most of our realtors and for one major objection for the clients also.
Okay.
Say, how do you handle it is what I want to know. There's water contamination and air contamination in that area because of the dump yard and this marshland.
Okay.
How do you look at it and how do you handle it?
Yeah. So as we all know, like actually you would have seen it in the paper. I mean, here one is actually in Perugudi itself, the water it varies place to place. For example, if it is MGR Salai, if it is Sivamai Salai, if it is Kamlav Salai, it is Corporation Road. Fortunately, I can take you this. What happens is the location, it overviews a pond. Can you see it here? So it is actually, fortunately, that's a sweet water. It is 20 feet deep. I mean, it's we got water actually at 20 feet itself. Apart from it, you all know about the water which is for OMR perspective. So it's a sweet water perspective is what it is. And the government is taking the steps actually in terms of marshy land, which you would have read it in the article 2-3 months before on beautifying on this. I can share it to you. So we have this ready recliner, which we can share to the customers also. Thanks.
Something like a water report, report on
I'll double check with my project team and I can share it to you.
Because this has been a major complaint because I work in that pocket. This has been a major complaint in that area because of the dump yard was active for a very long time. What you're saying is that it's going to be deactivated very soon and rent and all. But because of dumping for such a long time, this groundwater has got contaminated is a major kind of objection that we get from clients.
I can share you I can get you the report and get it cascaded.
That would be really useful.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr.
Mr. Sajeev.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sajeev, this is Balaji, Chennai Property Loans.
Hi, Balaji, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine. What is your conversion ratio for the leads sent to you?
That's what, sir. Earlier, it is actually like 7:1 was what our conversion ratio during normal days. But during pandemic situation, what I was saying is like our walk-ins are like, you all know actually, including major channel partners know, or we per month it is approximately around 120 is what the site visits is. So what happens is like 7:2, it varies. For example, during pandemic time, it is like 4:1. It is because we don't get major walk-in. Only serious people step in, but they are serious. At the same time, what is the best pricing or whatever case to case we can work out, we'll be giving it to them. So it varies time to time. During lockdown time, during pandemic time, it is like 5:1 or whatever, or 6:1. So it varies in between 6 to 10.
I'll tell you the reason why I think the number of people walk-ins have actually, it's only serious walk-ins because of Corona.
Correct. But even now, there was a customer 3 days before. It was lockdown. We all work from home. He has taken his wife and we got the closure actually. He didn't mention actually he's going there. He wanted to validate on himself. So the couples went there and they wanted to see. So serious people are still on the go. They presume, like if you ask me precisely, last year, majorly everyone were there on a wait and watch mode. The price may dip. We can get actually all-time low high or whatever. They understood now actually they understood actually the pricing like raw materials like cement, steels. It is all not going to. It is already increased, and developers are working out with a very thin margin. So there is no logic to it, and only the demand is going to increase, and it is based on demand and supply. So the option is only price is going to increase. So that is why.
Yeah. And as you said, always the rentals, there's a huge demand in Peribudi. There's always a good market for rentals.
For 1 BHK, for places like Radiance Mandarin, the rent, we have so many customers from Radiance Mandarin also who are living in rental. So for a Radiance Mandarin 1 BHK of 600 square feet, the rental is approximately 23 to 24,000.
Right.
And 2 BHK, for a 2 BHK, it is approximately around 35,000. For a 3 BHK, it is around 55 grand. And so the yield is good for investors.
Mr. Sajeev.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this Balaji again. See, your presentation, project, product, everything
Mr. Sajeev,
is
this is Purushottam Finger here.
Yes, Mr. Balaji.
No, I think Purushottam has come on the line. No. Purush, let me. Can I?
Balaji, sir, continue, sir. Next, we'll take up a question next from Mr. Purushottam.
Go ahead.
Purushottam, sir?
Go ahead.
No, I think we lost him.
Mr. Balaji, please ask your question and then we can go back to Mr. Purushottam.
Yeah. No, this regarding the project presentation, everything is good. But only thing is, the lead conversion, and I would like to offer a suggestion to your sales guys.
Please,
because
sir.
you promise more, but deliver less. For the conversions, whatever has been the conversions, whatever leads has been given to you, you said the conversion will be at least the site visit, you will make it 100 leads and you will make at least 10% of it. But I have given OMR leads, under construction property, interested customers of more than 200 to 250. And you also sent a report saying that the hot leads are more than 10, but nothing has been converted.
Just give a date time, sir. We'll double check.
Even after making a site visit, and in fact, to be frank, I've stopped sending leads to your project for the last 8 or 9 months. The reason is that, number one. And number two, I also heard there are payouts issues which are not sorted out yet, which is not been released to the channel partners, and there are a lot of issues in releasing the payouts. That is also an other issue. Being a 4,000 crore company, why is that thing, and why you have not released the payouts to the channel partners?
Sir, yeah, Balaji sir, regarding the payout, as you know, actually, it will take a start of around 30 days only. So once when your invoice is raised, if you have any pending, actually, immediately you can escalate to us. It can be sorted. Normally, actually, our payouts is not delayed. It's again a cash-rich company. It's a Forbes listed company as well. So it is not intentional. By mistake, actually, something. I don't think so. There are pendings actually. If you have something pending, actually, you can please share. Actually, it will be actioned immediately.
Yeah, Mr. Sajeev, Mr. Sajeev, to add what Mr. Balaji said, the general perception in the trade is that your payouts are delayed. So I think a finer point is you have to take a deep look into it as to why these are being delayed, because that sends a very adverse report to other realtors.
So one, I'll tell you, sir, how we give the payout actually. Normally, after the conversion, the customer needs to give the 10% and the agreement signing. They'll do it immediately. We'll push them and get this done. Once it is done, immediately the same day, you can raise the invoice. So from the invoice rate, actually, as a case to case, we can work actually, the TAT is like 30 to 45 days is what the TAT is. So I'll take your input from yours and Balaji's, and I'll deep dive and we'll get it concurred. We don't have major pendings.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mujvi. Thank you so much.
Can we take the call? Can take the question from Mr. Purushottam?
Purushottam, sir? I think he's not that.
Mr. Sanjeev. Yes, Mr. Sanjeev. One part of the question you have. Yeah, very much. Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. One part of the question, anyway, Mr. Balaji has asked for. I would like to understand, like, you have a registration process as in WhatsApp we loaded. But the feedback and the replies, I think somewhere we are lagging on that, and that needs to be looked into. And secondly, what's the lead validity period? What do you have at your end, sir, for a lead registry?
Yes, sir. That is what we were discussing. Leads opportunity is what opportunity is created for based on site visits, sir. So whatever it is, actually, you can email it quickly. We'll also be getting connected, and it is mainly in terms of site visit perspective.
So we do agree on that. I absolutely do not.
Purushottam, your voice is not clear.
Not clear. It comes in
Kindly repeat your question, Purushottam. It's not clear.
Or you can type in the chat. We will ask the question on behalf of you.
Still, the claims always at times when we have a personal.
Okay, I think he has a bad network. We can move on to the other question. We'll ask Mr. Purushottam to type in.
Sajeev, you are saying that you have a lot of importance to inspection. So after a CP registers the lead and the client inspects the property, Purushottam would like to know from that date onwards how many days validity you give it to the CP.
3 months. 3 months.
3 months. You will need 3 months to 3 months validity is there with the CP to convert it into a sale. And if it is sometimes the clients take more than 3 months, but they're very serious and repeat and visit the project several number of times. Will you handle it case to case?
Certainly. It's all on case to case.
So the inspection will be pushed even from your end, as well as the CP also has to push for inspection.
Exactly.
Purushottam, any more questions?
Yeah, thanks, Vinay. Done.
Any more questions?
Thank you so much.
Yep.
So yeah, I think we have come to an end. I thank Sajeev and his team from Riceland. So everybody, whoever has not visited the project, the Ace, please go and visit the project. It is a really superb project. So thank you, Sajeev. Thank you for spending time today. Okay.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
And I request
you have my
to
number
send
and Elvin's number here. For any
Yeah.
queries, you can connect. Actually, can if you want, I mean, you can take a picture if you require.
We will share it. We will share it with all the groups. We will share with all the realtors over here. Your contact details again will be shared. The screenshot of it, I've taken it. I will share it with all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I request your team to send the details to all the email IDs mentioned in the chat box. Okay.
Sure. Done. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for giving us an opportunity. Look forward for a fruitful business. Thanks, Mr. Vinay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Indra. Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Sajid. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.